This is two questions. It's the same question asked twice, so I just put them together. It is literally the same question twice. The first one comes from Carrie in Springfield, Virginia. She says, "Dear Dad, I wonder if you have the crowd numbers for this past week, the week after Thanksgiving. We were thinking of going that week in 2018 and saw that 2016 was very crowded, but wondered if 2017 was the same or if 2016 was a fluke. Wish we could go the week in December you recommended, but that doesn't work for us. Just wondering if you have numbers from last week. Thanks for your help, Carrie." And then the other question came from Jesse in Liberty, Alabama. "What are crowds like this year for the week after Thanksgiving 2017? See, told you, same question. Week after Thanksgiving 2017. First off, I don't get any information from Disney on crowd numbers. Nobody does. It's one of the things that they are very restrictive about. They don't tell anybody what the crowd numbers are. I get my information from reports of people in the parks. And there's a couple other sources that I look at for information for the crowds. The week after Thanksgiving last year was pretty busy compared to years before. 2014 and before, that was one of the least busy weeks of the year. 2015, when Disney changed the ticketing structure, that all changed. When summertime, July 4th was not a busy day this year. It's always been one of the busiest days of the year until they did the change in the ticket structures. So this year, last year, crowds were up the week after Thanksgiving. Very noticeably up the week after Thanksgiving. This year, they weren't quite as high as last year. Now, they weren't back to the 2014 levels by any stretch of the imagination. But 2016 was like here, 2017, just kind of right below it. What you have the week after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, crowds are huge. Friday, crowds are huge. Saturday, crowds are big. Sunday, they're not quite as big. Monday, they're still kind of big. Then Tuesday, they go from heavy to moderate or low moderate. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, moderate, low moderate. And then they bounce back up for the weekend. Weekends are around Thanksgiving and all of December pretty much are pretty busy. But the middle of the weeks are not as busy. So during the middle of the week, the week after Thanksgiving, the crowds were moderate to low, but the weekend crowds were huge. So while it wasn't as crazy as last year, it wasn't back to the no crowd level. It's still a good time to go. You've got moderate or less crowds. Busy crowds on the weekend. There's always ways, I have my 4 ways to beat the crowds at Walt Disney World. You get to the parks early, you have a plan, you use Fast Plus, and you ride the busy rides first. That's the way you beat the crowds at Walt Disney World. Whenever you're going. Thanks so much for watching Dad's video. For more simple, fun, magic Walt Disney World information, go to Dad's Guide to WDW.com. You can do that by clicking the I button that's popping up on the screen right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more Dad's YouTube videos with Daditude.